Hello, and welcome back to the Druidic Stormcloud channel, where we are going to be playing Return to Moria, the Lord of the Rings game. Seem to have lost even more followers since last time. That's troubling. But I'm trying to make it so that the stream is more stable, and things should be getting better over the weekend. With that in mind, we left off after having gotten to the depths, finding some black diamonds so that we can actually trigger the map points, which allow for fast travel between bases, but not actually having the other one active. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump right in. I have little to no idea what I'm doing. I've pretty much figured out the controls at least. And let's go. I've more or less situated an entire base in this area here. I'm rested, but I'm starving. I need to repair my stuff. And the food is done. Let's get that real quick. Not going to be perfect, but it's better than nothing. So close to triggering a song, too.
The king beneath the mountains, the king of carven stone, the lord of silver fountains, shall come unto his own. His crown shall be upholden, his harp shall be restrung, his halls shall echo golden to the songs of Yori sung. Ha ha! Now thee!
Alright, we triggered Ore Frenzy. think we're doing good. I had to stop and restart stream earlier because I hadn't changed the title and everything yet. I know I didn't go anywhere I was supposed to yet. For the time being, I'm going to somewhat focus on the base. Since in some cases steel weapons are not even effective enough, it means that there's a lot that we need to handle. Plus, there's so much scrap to gather around the area. It'd be silly not to grab it all. We want to put as much stuff on our pallets as we can. Remember, we have access to them after all, so... Having no coal is also a problem. Right bumper and left stick to deposit, all similar. Sort. I probably have too many torches. Quick move that. Problem is, in part at least, a severe lack of resources. I'm gathering what I can where I can. But now, I have to venture out. It might be that I have to start backtracking to get elven wood and other resources I don't have down here. Oh no.
They're coming!
Okay, we managed to survive that. That was not what I was expecting first thing in the game. I also got a couple more rats. That's good. Let's go ahead and repair stuff. Our armor is basically broken at this point. And then drop in everything here. We have 6 meat, 6 raw meat. Let's go ahead and drop that in the chest we are using for food. Hello! Sorry for a delay there. I just got through a horde battle. They are random events. And they are very dangerous.
The woods shall wave on mountains and grass beneath the sun. His wealth shall flow in fountains and rivers golden run. The streams shall run in gladness, the lakes shall shine and burn. All sorrow fail and sadness at the mountain king's return. Ha!
A song for a mining hut.
All right. So we have been doing some exploring. We just haven't managed to find anything as to where we're supposed to be going so far. I missed this game for a few weeks in a row because of various things happening in my life, so forgive me if there's a bit of a slow start. That is very good. I had checked early on, but hadn't been staying too much on top of it, honestly. I was going to check here in a few seconds, but thank you for the update. Alright, this way. Right, I had put those platforms there. It didn't register it being fixed right away. That's what it was. Okay. Oh no.
That's all you got?
What in my inventory is taking up too much space? I'll drop a torch. I can grab that. I have to head back to the base. This is more iron ore. Have to end for this day's expedition. It's already twilight. Swear something over there gave me red numbers. That was damage, wasn't it? Good thing I didn't fall asleep. After all, it would have woken me up. It still in the dark. Deposit similar. Mushrooms are not growing. Why are mushrooms not growing? That's not good. Iron, copper. I know I picked up tin at some point too. Didn't I? Plus grab these. Alright, it's dusk. We want to wait until night to fall asleep though. Because after night comes dark, and the dark is bad. There we go. Roast meat. Two roast meat and rest. Resting is going to let us heal up, and we need to eat to fill up our hunger bar. Roast meat is cheap to make, but you take two to fill up your hunger bar. It is first light. It is still dark out, but it's not the dark. I swear that the dark actually makes enemies stronger. Which actually fits with Lord of the Rings lore. And here we have dawn is at hand, right before I get to these. Could continue gathering that. But what I really want to do is look for a path forward. Now sometimes they're actually behind walls like this, the ones you can mine.
If a spider skidded across my camp, a terrible day'd have she. If a spider skidded across my camp, a terrible day'd have she. I'm a feisty fool with an empty fork, and if she would not flee, she would wind up caught in an 8-leg knot. Spider for dinner for me. Woohoo!
Another physics fail there. And we are moving along. Okay, that was a bit close. It seems like that's all a dead end. Let's try here. We also get iron ore here. Now there's a reason I'm not digging straight through. And that's because in case it does open up to somewhere. I'm not going to have enemies right there in my face trying to kill me right off the bat. And I... Ah! Okay, I see a rat. Alright, let's clear this out. We have our next pathway. Oh, and we have spiders. Wait. This just leads back here? Really? Well, that is disappointing. I mean, at least we have a path that way now. When I go back to camp, I'll be taking a look at the map to see if I can try and figure out where I am supposed to go. Because apparently this was not the proper way. Yeah, the Ore Frenzy makes it so you don't have to use stamina while mining. If the Hobbit movies taught you anything, remember that it's that dwarves like to sing. You never know when something will pop up, so always having a sword or axe ready is the best bet. Still haven't figured out what's making that noise. Probably something important. But there is only one more thing to mine out in that direction to try and figure out if that is the way I need to go. Oh hey, mushrooms are finally growing. Definitely need to grab those. And why am I mining rock, you might ask? Well, stone is actually used to, well, to unlock crafting recipes. There's a whole thing behind it, but you definitely need stone. That's why this right here in the middle, being a mineable stone pillar that you can get stuff from, is very important. Let's build a few. This way we can organize, quickly deposit a few things. And have a lot more space in our inventory. Now let's go over and deposit the food that we gathered. And there we go. All that is situated. Going to have my sword and shield at the ready while I check the map. Okay, so it's supposed to be this way. Exit is this way. That's for the blue one, though.
We got
This is why I had them ready.
one more down.
Now, there is the problem of a lot of my area is not fully camped, so orcs can spawn here. I just don't have enough coal to finish that off. Okay. So if it goes south, Wait. Okay, so if I'm seeing this right, the icon I'm looking at, mark my location. Okay, I am there. So it is fully south of my current location. Right? Or is that just where I was looking? No, this is... Okay. So... I'm going to try and figure out what it's saying on the map here.
That's one more for me.
I was going out the wrong door. Okay. This way. Is that coal? It is. Okay, and the further down, and that is where I need to go. I'm not going to do it right now, though, because it's getting late into this day. So let's head back.
Quiet. I see prey ahead.
Yes, but we're not getting that. We're also going to have to... Okay, so it's over by the ore. That is good to know. Eventually it's all going to be sorted, I suppose. Alright, it is twilight. Let's hunt down these rats. There was one more. There we go. Deposit all of that meat. Repair all of our gear. I'm going to need a better helm after all. I need steel ingots for the better armor though. That's something I definitely need. But to make steel ingots, I need coal. So I'm going to have to mine out that spot I had found. As for what I have currently equipped, is that the Erebor or the Red Hills? I have the Erebor ring mail. That's the only part of that set I have. I'm going to mine out the coal and focus on that for now. That way I can survive. I could just put stuff in here. Sorry about that. Darkness of night falls, set up 2 roast meat, and go to bed. Alright, we have to go this way. Orcs again.
That's all you got?
Why did they respawn? Yeah, well, not what I'm worried about right now. What I'm worried about right now is the coal deposit. It's up here. Oh, that's an orc torch. Oh, there are orcs nearby. This isn't the way to that coal deposit. There's that coal deposit.
If a wolf should pad along my path, a terrible day'd have he. If a wolf should pad along my path, a terrible day'd have he. I'm a feisty fool with an empty fork, and if he would not flee, I would hang that tail with a copper nail. Wolf for dinner for me.
Woo, yes!
Okay. Now before I go any further in that, I'm going to investigate the immediate area and remove anything that'll bring orcs. At least that I notice. That might be able to stop them from showing up. They have a beehive there though, so that's good. Don't have any recipes that use it though. I think this is also coal. Yep. With this, we should be able to make enough steel ingots to get the rest of the Erebor set. This will mean saying goodbye to our lovely mining helmet. But survivability. I think my dog caught a fly. I know it's only morning, but we are basically done for the day. Deposit all stone. We have 2 full things there now. All wood scrap. I know I had a coal pallet somewhere. Where was it? Oh, it was right by the forge. That should be enough. Doesn't matter if they overlap. I'm just trying to make sure the entire area for it is covered. Now we shouldn't have issues like that. Do have to wonder if I can build my own standing torches though outside of here. Need resources, but they don't need to be in the build zone. That is good. What all did they require again? Wood scrap and metal fragments. Okay, I'm going to have to keep a few metal fragments on me and some wood scrap as well. For now, let's deposit everything. Not even double checking what I'm depositing where. I'm just trying to... Alright, that's... Right, okay. Anyway. Oh, I deposited all my torches. Oh well, point is, we have finally been able to upgrade our armor. Not our weapons yet, but our armor. We're still encountering some orcs that are resisting our steel sword. But we have found the way that I think we're supposed to go. This was actually once inhabited by a troll. I kept their hoard, but I cleaned most of the other stuff up. It's fun to think about that. Random bear? Random bear. I'm not getting involved with you. I'm not. Alright. Smelting is done. Collect all. Well, not all of it is done, but it was enough. So, we have this, so let's get the blanked gauntlets. The boots. The helmet. We got an achievement for that. Now then, we can make the first age pickaxe once we get the a gem cutter and a wood that we have yet to encounter. As for the gem cutter, I don't think we... Oh, there it is. We need that wood. We're also going to need a bellows, aren't we? Yeah, we're going to need a bellows. But let's go ahead and equip all of that. Double check everything we need to repair. There's a reason I repaired stuff even though I'm not having it equipped anymore. And it's simply because the fact remains that you might get knocked out and have to go reclaim your stuff, which means having spares is very important. Okay. Since it's already afternoon, I'm not going to go ahead and take care of that just yet. Let's go ahead and gather some meat and stuff first. I'm not going to test it with you. Okay. However, what did we unlock here? Recipe list. Ah. Tier 2. Interesting. So it actually created a branching thing after making it. I did not know that it could do that. That is the first time I saw that. It usually is that once you get a different metal, you can unlock recipes, yes. But I didn't know that was the case for armors too. This is the Erebor set. Alright, it is late afternoon again, so venturing forth wouldn't be a great idea. Let's drop the meat we have at the moment. Who knows, we might come across more rats. I am not going to get that rat. Because it's right beside a bear. The bear is bad. Well, I mean, the bear's not bad, as long as you don't get too close to it. Alright, it is early evening. I'm not going to be using the black diamonds to craft the armor at the moment. I might if I get a surplus of them. I'm debating whether or not to take the one black diamond I have still and head back up. But since I have I would have to go back up further, after all. I think. I didn't make one here, I don't think. No, I didn't. Okay, if I gather enough, I'll make one down here. Then I can teleport back to the mines. Still a bit far from the elf quarter. So if I can... Honestly, what I want to do is build a network of teleports so I can get the stuff I left behind in different areas. moment, I can at least make a couple of those. I also want to grab some of my torches. Quick move. 3 torches should be more than enough for now. It is dusk. And with what I have currently, I will grab a buff before I head out.
I hate this. We got orcs.
How did you spawn here?
One more now.
And then one of them didn't drop anything. I don't know how they spawned in. I thought I had most of the areas covered. Okay. You guys are still spawning here.
There's something out there.
That's all you got?
It's still first light. I'm going to go and repair my armor. I also hadn't grabbed that buff I wanted. Okay. This way. We're going to need to turn right. Maybe even here. My sword's letting me know that there are orcs in the area.
If a bear should turn her claws my way, a terrible day'd have she. If a bear should turn her claws my way, a terrible day'd have she. I'm a feisty fool with an empty fork, and if she would not flee, I would raise a toast while her hunches roast. Bear for dinner for me.
I love that song.
Alright, and they heard me. I prepared these. Goblins had apparently heard me, but not that way yet. It says I had a campfire right over here. How am I even supposed to get over there? Does this maybe have a pathway behind it? Maybe this one does. At the very least, I'm gathering more materials for stuff. There we go. Let's also grab these. Never know what you can get from them. That was a beehive. Crap. I was trying to break up wood to use